So if you've been browsing the internet for anime-related stuff for a while now, you've probably come across something like this and wonder, what on earth are Jujutsu Kaisen fans up to? It seems that just one day, all these memes and posts about the show spawned out of thin air, even to those who don't know JJK, making it look like that these posters are talking a completely different language that our small brains cannot possibly comprehend. From numerous brainrot posts from these kinds of memes, to questions that no sane man on earth could possibly think of, arts of characters that completely violate anyone who has eyes, and a lot of coping. So what the heck is going on? And are the fans mentally okay? Well, as you guys may know, Gege Akutami, the author of Jujutsu Kaisen, has been working to the bone to perfect the craft of the story, shaping the world of JJK that we know and love today. But masterpieces are not made with just a snap of a finger, so naturally, our beloved author has to take breaks every now and then, whether it would be to search for creative inspirations or to recover from burnout. And that's exactly what happened during the latest chapter release. Gege takes a break every 3 chapters, according to some sites that I've read. And it just so happened that the chapter that Gege left us with was, to some, a filler chapter, teasing us, the readers, of the nearing climax that we were all anticipating for. For mangas nearing the pinnacle of the story, a week or 2 long break is way too much, with what seems like a few days feels like an eternity. As a result, Jujutsu Kaisen fans began their descent into madness, spreading their influence through TikTok with the dumbest post I've ever laid my eyes upon, resulting into the insane posts that we see today. But their insanity went under the radar and actually began shortly before these became a trend. One of the most hyped up battles in the entire series is between Gojo and Sukuna. It was a clash between the 2 strongest, and the fight was going to end eventually as we grow more anticipated for the proper ending of the fight, except we didn't get a proper ending. Gojo was given the side character treatment and was off-screened, which led to fans coping through memes due to how abrupt and sudden the death of their favorite character, shifting their attention to other things or characters, like how the fans exaggerated the strength of Jogo through sarcastic posts, reversing the role of Sukuna and Jogo in their fight, saying, "Stand proud, Sukuna, you are strong," which led to the birth of the first "Nah, I'd win" meme. And as this was happening, more memes spawned within the fandom, and to me, the one I find most hilarious is the narrative that Kashimo was fighting farmers during his era, due to his incompetency, despite being labeled the strongest during his era, replacing one of his iconic quotes to "but that's how farmers think," and a few more masterpieces. And if you're wondering, where on earth is this happening? It all occurred in a subreddit known as r/Jujutsufolk, an asylum where you can find the wildest JJK memes you can imagine. And just when you think it can't get any worse, just see some of the posts there. You think the "Nah, I'd win" memes are horrible? Oh, you're dead wrong. The subreddit's insanity has peaked during the past few days, surpassing other anime subreddits despite having less than 10 times the number of members. Occasional posts like this, and there's even a user known in that place for his very weird artwork, to say the least. And the comment section speaks for itself. Taking a scroll in the subreddit, you'd immediately see the aftermath of the week break. Users dedicating their time to make edits of panels, replacing every word with "Nah, I'd win" and other phrases. You'd be lucky to find posts that actually forms the sentences, as the meme keeps devolving each time it gets posted, to the point that it was straight up reduced to nothingness, and even reached other anime communities. And if you take a look at any comment section of any posts here, you'll see that everyone has completely lost it. Just what am I looking at? This trend truly resulted into the dumbification of the community here, as clearly shown through posts like this. At first, I genuinely couldn't tell if this was sarcastic or not, and I'd really like to believe that this was a genuine question, as their brain deteriorated with the trend. But maybe, just maybe, they have a shred of sanity left in them, as there was one thing, or rather a few things, that can disturb their iron stomach. I've discovered a Reddit user, whose name I wouldn't mention for obvious reasons, that was being mentioned throughout posts, saying how distraught they are with the user's posts. So I asked myself, what could possibly disturb them at this point, and took a peek of the user's posts. I mean, how bad can it be? Right? Oh no. They weren't kidding, huh? I don't think I can even show some of these. So I guess I'll have to show you guys the one that's least disturbing. Yep. Even the least disturbing artwork of this guy makes me want to drown my eyes in holy water. What went into this guy's mind that led him to make this? If you, for whatever reason, want to see their artworks, then go find it yourselves. I'm sure you'll find him in a subreddit somewhere. Never have I seen an anime community this insane, and honestly, I'm here for it. I wasn't part of the community, but I do see that subreddit pop up in my feed multiple times, as each time surprises me due to how hilariously brain-dead the memes are, way before the trend even started. And to be honest, I couldn't believe how worse it got, and did not expect the memes from Jujutsufolk to leak into popular social media sites like TikTok. This is truly the peak of insanity that we can see in any anime community. Or is it? By the time I post this video, the new chapter is most likely gonna be up. And as far as I can tell, the memes, the insanity, the brain rot have not stopped. It's a little tamer than it used to be, but I have a feeling that there's gonna be another mental breakdown coming from this community really soon. I've read somewhere that Gege is going to take another 2-week break sometime soon, but I'm not really sure about the credibility of what I've read. If that so happens to be true, then you better prepare yourselves and grab your popcorns for another outrage coming from the fans. If it turns out to be not true, then all I can say is that it's just delaying the inevitable, because we all know what's going to happen to the fans when the manga ends. So what have we learned here? Well, it's that witnessing the meltdown of other people is extremely entertaining, especially when paired with memes and schizo posts. And if you want to see more of their meltdown together with me, then why not subscribe and stick around? But aside from that, that's it for this one, and I'll see you in the next one.